In this video, we're going to compare 6 commonly used anti-fog products and show you which ones actually prevent your windows from fogging up and which ones are a myth. And we even have a bonus tip at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Before we start, you need to know what fog exactly is and how anti-fog products work. Fog is formed because humid air hits a cold window and rapidly cools down. This lowers the amount of moisture it can hold. And when it can't hold that moisture anymore, it condenses and forms tiny droplets on the window, which scatter light and reduce visibility. Anti-fog products contain surfactants, which reduce the surface tension of water, causing it to form an even microscopic film on the glass, which you can see through. So the water is actually still there, but the difference is in how the water sits on the window. The easiest way to reduce fog is to clean your windows, which removes the oils and residues on the glass. The surface becomes smoother and more uniform, so moisture has a harder time forming droplets. Before applying any product, you always need to clean the glass with your favorite glass cleaner for optimal results. If your windows are really greasy, we'll show you how to perfectly clean them in a separate video, so make sure to check it out. And in this test, we need to clean everything so every product starts on a level playing field. Now we can divide it in 6 sections with masking tape so we can test them all at once and see the difference. We're also using a clean microfiber towel for each section so nothing carries over from one test to the next. For the anti-fog product, you need to shake the bottle first, then put a small amount on a microfiber towel and wipe it evenly onto the glass. We'll link to our favorite anti-fog product in the description under the video, so make sure to check it out. After letting it sit for a minute, gently buff it clear. You don't want to overdo the buffing because the anti-fog effect comes from the thin layer of surfactants it leaves behind. Next up is the shaving foam. Spread a thin layer over the glass, let it sit for about 30 seconds and again lightly buff it off until the glass looks clear. The anti-fog was a lot easier to apply, but let's see how well they perform. For the dish soap test, you only need a small drop on a microfiber towel and spread it as thin as possible across the glass. After a short wait, buff it until the glass looks clear and streak-free. Using too much soap makes it difficult to buff it out. We're going to rub the bar of soap directly onto the glass, and then spread that residue evenly with a microfiber towel before buffing it clear. Although it's a common trick, it's quite difficult to spread evenly across the glass, so we're curious to see how well this works. But it's a popular DIY trick, so it's worth testing. In the 5th square, we'll test the vinegar. Put a bit on a microfiber towel and wipe it on the glass. Vinegar doesn't leave a coating behind, so we're curious to see how this performs. And finally, the hand sanitizer. The idea is that the alcohol cleans the glass and removes oils that help form fog. Alcohol also evaporates quickly, so at first glance it can make the glass look nice and clear. But there's a catch: once the alcohol flashes off, there's almost nothing left behind to actually prevent fog. To make matters worse, hand sanitizers also contain moisturizers, and those can actually make fogging worse by attracting moisture and creating streaks. So curious to see how it performs. So we have the anti-fog, shave foam, dish soap, bar of soap, vinegar, and hand sanitizer. Now we're going to take them away and start our test. To make the windows fog up, we're going to use this kettle of boiling water to blow steam on the glass. As you can see, the 2 right sections almost immediately start to fog up, while the other sections remain clear. Fast forward a couple of minutes, and we can check the results. As you can see, the side window and the 2 right sections are completely fogged up. The other 4 are surprisingly clear for how humid it is. It's slowly turning into a steam bath in here, as you can see on the other side window as well. The vinegar didn't do anything whatsoever, and the hand sanitizer made it even slightly worse, as we expected from the moisturizers it contains. The bar of soap has some foggy and hazy areas and streaks, as we expected, because it was so difficult to spread evenly. However, it still works pretty good. The dish soap, although also good at holding back the fog, leaves a bit of a soapy film. This might not be ideal for nighttime driving, as it might cause some glaring. The shaving foam leaves almost no residue. There is a tiny amount, but nothing that would cause any trouble when driving at night. So it looks like the shaving foam really is a great alternative if you don't have anti-fog products. It probably won't last as long as a dedicated product, but it definitely works. And finally, the anti-fog product itself. From experience, we already knew it worked like a charm, and as you can see, it also leaves no noticeable residue. So in conclusion, anti-fog and shaving foam work great, dish soap and a bar of soap work but definitely aren't ideal, and vinegar and hand sanitizer do not work at all. And finally, our bonus tip is to use one of these car dehumidifiers that prevent fogged up windows by keeping the air dry. As you can read, it says recharge when blue dot turns pink. It has this clear indicator that will change color when it's saturated and can't remove any more moisture from the air. That's because they're reusable. To dry the dehumidifier, you just put it in the microwave for the indicated amount of time and then it's ready to be used again. It's that simple. Just throw it somewhere safe in your car and you're done. We'll put a link to all the products we used in the description under the video, so make sure to check it out. That's all there is to it. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. We've got a lot of new stuff coming up, so stay tuned.